there is a person you need to become to wield your competency. You might go and learn some competency, a set of skill, a set of some things or mastery. But if you have not become a person, you will still become ineffective, inefficient in wielding that competency. And that's why some people go, some people to learn this thing. And I think I really put an effort to gain mastery and get a set of skills. Because skill set, not only that mindset is superior to skill set. It is your mindset that gives you the leverage, the efficacy, able to wield your skill set effectively. But oftentimes, as much people that actually they overpromise us, once you get this skill set, you are game. Knowing there's a mindset that will betray your skill set. So skill sets, they are very important. I'm going to say here, you need to acquire skills. But trust me, they require mindset that it takes to host and to manage some skill sets. So I'm on point of purposeful life and powerful life, which very kind of dimension of power. When it comes to power, not just an ability to function, but dimensions that goes to power. You have to receive the power, and Holy Ghost have to come on you to endure. Is what power is a factor of endurance. You have to be endued, and during the endurement, the activation of the power will take place. There's a spiritual maturity, that you gain that naturally automatically train you how to walk in power. There's a spiritual maturity to walk in power, and most of the times, a lot of people, because they don't have that spiritual stature, they are messing up on that power. They are caving in on that power. And power intoxicates them. Power is having side effects in their life. And oftentimes, I hope that this generation, we are seeing that at some level of power, we see people that they don't have the spiritual maturity to handle the kind of impartation of power, the move of the power that they are under. And if you don't quickly take time to take care of the spiritual maturity and spiritual intelligence to handle power, you will see a generation that will misbehave with power. And that actually not only misbehave, that they will be, the power will affect. Because based on the impression I have, I'm already saying that. Because what you to this epileptics, spiritual epileptics is power. It's like a power surge. Because you all know from electricity, uncontrolled power is this cable and power that is power everything. If you naked it and you put your hand on it, God have mercy. Even though it's meant to power a lot of, I will be able to see it. So if you don't channelize the power, channel the power that you are seeing before that intelligence is actual with function. Because these people, power is meant to power purpose. Having power without purpose, what does that mean? You are just saying here. And people have not gained purpose and they are actually considered with power. What do you think about that? Okay, let's deconstruct the definition of maturity now. Let's start with ripeness. What is ripeness? Ripeness is the state of holistic development or functional readiness that is well characterized with functional capacity, efficacy, efficiency, and power, optimum performance, and productivity. Let me unpack that by God. The word core components of ripeness. Ripeness, it means it's a state, and to attain that state is a big journey. It requires holistic development that produces functional readiness, which is the functional readiness cannot be attained until these characteristics are set in. You cannot actually attain that state of functional readiness. It is these characteristics that determine that functional readiness. The which is functional capacity, efficacy, and efficiency, and that power, optimum performance, and productivity. I'm going to the house here. Hello, and this is this is a big gap in our maturity claim. I've been there too, and I thank God for His mercy that delivered me from that assumption. That means my fear mistake, and then when that time of those assumptions, there are things, because when you're in that assumption, you'll be undertaking a lot of things maturely. You'll be making some decisions that have to be made by mature dimension of view and passion. By that assumption, commonly making choice of partner, choosing career, marry, undertake some responsibility, and you share with me and project some personality and impression. It's terrible. Most of us here are relatively to some degree, though the one is very little, so it's inconsequential. It's very minimal. I will go in the house here. Some of us, it's not minimal, it's big. We can still call it that. I will go in the house. But that's a big assumption, which most of people in big spaces you are seeing, they climb to that place, that assumption. Presidents of the nation, many people that climb to that place by default, and they were easily able to have that free pass because of the default system of society. Apart from the primitive inheritance of existence. We inherit primitive template of existence, and that everybody exists in that template because we are still primitive society. that we are trying to contemporize without upgrade. We are trying to contemporize society that have not gained enough upgrade for that contemporization. We've not digitalized ourselves intellectually, functionally, education-wise. We've not scaled up in advancement, and we are trying to contemporize ourselves because of global proximity and connectivity. That won't work too much. It's going to create a pseudo reality and fashion of we are getting, because we don't have the sophistication, the refinement, and the transformation that powers that. Sustainably speaking, the culture, the habit, the training. We can put every contemporary infrastructure in Nigeria. It won't last 10 years. Take for example, all our traffic lights that they did with a lot of money. Culture, bad culture is not it wasn't president. Bad culture. Even when it's working, it's not working. Because those kind of rider, they won't wait for light. You know, this game that's for what they call Okada rider. Have you not seen them? Anyone with traffic lights, even with all the agents integrating there, we score free. Because in Nigeria, even they capture you, there's no camera. Lagos have camera with the traffic lights on places. Even with that, they don't work with that. They see Nigeria syndrome of knowing who know, we know. And after we see have a way of manipulate. We see how we are all politicians. Nobody's going to hold us accountable. I've just come to mommy. No consequences. No matter what, consequences. So can really all he just to do is uncle. And uncle had to answer him because uncle was also there. Because he's one make a talk to call the president. Because he's they are the kingmaker. So when you violate, you tell you, I'll just go and talk one on one and then read the talk. Just because I love to talk, that I've been trained to wear as a uniform of the words. It does not take away the mentality and the talk. Most of them are accept the what? Lofty position in of my place. Become the charmer of something in Nigeria, of a whole system of Nigeria. How do you expect to transform? Using political advantage, ability to ascend that level of lofty position, to manage the whole system of Nigeria. What do you expect? He's more than just wishy like that. I'm dealing with ripeness. As much we are not able to make too much of political differences, we can make your personal differences. We are able to bring this in transforming the political space and social structure as much. But make sure you create a life and live a life that is standard enough, that is healthy enough, that is sensible enough, and that is working enough. That is much enough for now. And use that competency to make sure that you're able to get your better share of life in a setback society. But their setback will never tamper with the quality of your existence, functions, purpose. You will use that competence to manage all the anomalies and to make a difference in your lifetime and to influence your space of influence and election. And even to have some degree to claim a relative stake in a generation. At least if it's just 1% of human being I can make a difference before I leave. I know that in my generation I'm able to influence 1% of human existence to better reality. That's eternally rewarding and fulfilling. Hello. If it is true of my family, I can able to make that the influence over them, give them to live a better life. Not in terms of material speaking, of human existence, of intelligence. Are you here with me? I think that is too much of success. It's too much of success. Even if nobody society applaud you for it, because we have too much of people. You will thank God for yourself. Don't wait for society to applaud you. They won't do it now. They are too lost. They are too disoriented. So you will hardly be discouraged waiting for them. For now, even as a pastor, if I'm waiting for too much and a lot of you will be discouraged. David encouraged himself. So won't pursue and overtake if you are waiting. If that woman one, nobody is doing anything, nobody is overtaking because you are all depressed and somebody has to encourage himself in the Lord. It is when he was pursuing, and when he came back, everybody was ready. Are you here to the house here? You don't encourage me. That's only me. Hey, nobody is. So. And you have to study that contextually. Imagine the people you are dying for want to stone you. As if you are not losing. We are sharing the same reality. I led it to war. I'm coming back. My family is gone. My wife is gone. And you want to stone me. Does that make sense? Does that worth fighting for? Hey, stone me and go. Maybe that will bring your losses back. But he's so much more of healthy leader, an intelligence leader, that you have to encourage himself to bring back their whole their losses. I will go in the house. So, and to see how these people are mature. They say, open daily killing whatsoever just. Calm down, give everybody. Can you say how? Please, you calm down. Give everybody. It's not to go around. These are the people that want to stone you. So this will happen until you win enough. People you are winning for, we don't know. And they will not appreciate you. You just keep winning. if they have not appreciated you have not won enough, there's a level of winning that defeats everybody. There's a kind of victory and success that even the enemy surrender. No matter how much of enemy they have, will not be eliminate them to eliminate them. Just no English. Stop playing fair. They are no. Keep winning. Use their energy, their everything to fuel yourself to winning. Just keep winning. So ripeness is a state of holistic development. I like that because these are the things that facilitates ripeness, development, but not isolated, holistic development. Spirit, soul, and body, and to some strategic area of your functionality must experience strategic developments, substantial developments for you to gain ripeness. Because all of them are interconnected. I'm going to what we call integrated competency. Because ripeness and integration of many dimensions. So this thing called ripeness is called one thing. It's a synergy of many dimensions you that have gone through development that make you ripe.